Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for the week of June 23, 2025. Fans can expect to see Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, issue a plea to Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, is questioned. Plus, Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, reconnect. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. Let's kick off with baby Daisy Gilmore Corinthos, Lively Clark Coughlin, who will get christened in the upcoming week. Fans know that Sasha was given the wrong baby at first, but it was quickly corrected. Now with the baby at home, Sasha has no idea that someone has been watching the newborn. I wonder if this person will also show up at the baby's christening. It is teased that Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, will get rattled, then end up lashing out. Meanwhile, Curtis and Jordan spend more time bonding. The former Flames were once married, but it fell apart due to secrets. Interestingly enough, now Curtis' marriage to Portia is crumbling because of the same reason. Secrets. Moving forward, the former couple will spend time at the pool. While hanging out, they talk about some of their favorite memories. General Hospital spoilers for the week of June 23 reveal that Carly tries to gently plead with Michael. The blonde asks Michael if he's really sure about cutting Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, out of the children's lives forever. Fans will also see Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Setton, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, have another conversation about Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza. Later, BLQ and Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, end up stumbling upon a discovery. Meanwhile, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, tries to guide Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, in the right direction. As for Marco Rios, Adrian Ancondo, he makes a delivery midweek, which could be the information BLQ asked for about Britt Westburn, Kelly Thibaud. Then on Friday, Marco makes a discovery. Drew gets powerful intel. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, faces shell-shocking information. Dante gets some help from Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. Elsewhere, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, faces Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. This has to be regarding Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi. However, what will Alexis and Liz agree to? Also, Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, has to deal with some bad news. Elsewhere, Anna ends up in the hot seat. Port Charles is once again the epicenter of seismic emotional shifts, as this week's drama heats up on all fronts. From desperate pleas and burning interrogations to surprising reconnections, General Hospital is firing on all cylinders and delivering a week filled with explosive secrets, high-stakes confrontations, and complicated second chances. At the center of it all is Carly Spencer, who takes a bold and uncharacteristically vulnerable step in an attempt to protect those she loves. Carly's plea comes at a time when alliances are shifting and the walls are closing in around some of the most powerful figures in town. Known for her iron will and refusal to show weakness, Carly shocks everyone when she openly begs for help, not for herself, but for someone else whose safety and future now hang in the balance. Her emotional appeal sends shockwaves through her inner circle and draws unexpected responses from allies and enemies alike. The woman once known for bending others to her will find herself at the mercy of someone with leverage, and this time, it might be Carly who is out of moves. But don't count her out just yet. Carly's desperation is matched only by her tenacity, and while she may be vulnerable for the moment, she's also planning her next move. Meanwhile, Anna Devane is grilled in a brutal interrogation that pushes her to the brink. Her past is once again under scrutiny, but this time, the questions feel more like accusations. The WSB isn't playing games, and the tone of the inquiry is noticeably different. This is no internal debriefing. Anna is confronted with evidence that points to her alleged involvement in a covert operation gone wrong. And though she tries to keep her cool, it's clear that the walls are closing in. The woman who once commanded rooms with quiet authority is now being dissected by people who used to respect her. Worse, Anna doesn't know whom to trust. Is this an official shakeup, or is someone orchestrating a takedown from the shadows? Could Valentine be playing both sides again, or is someone else from her past returning to exact revenge in the most calculated way possible? Her composure is tested as she's forced to confront past decisions she buried long ago, decisions that now come back to haunt her in the most public and humiliating way. Her integrity, career, and freedom are all on the line. As the investigation deepens, Port Charles begins to feel the ripple effects. Jordan Ashford makes an unexpected return this week, and her presence is immediately felt. She's back with purpose and secrets. While her official reason for returning is tied to a professional opportunity, it quickly becomes clear that her motives are layered and intensely personal. One of her first stops is at the PCPD, where she crosses paths with Curtis, leading to a tense but emotionally charged reunion. Their conversation hints at unresolved feelings, and it's evident that whatever line existed between their past and present is beginning to blur. For Curtis, Jordan's return reopens wounds that haven't fully healed, and for Jordan, being back in Port Charles stirs a longing for something she tried hard to move on from. The chemistry is still palpable, and by midweek, an unexpected moment forces them to confront whether their story is truly over. Jordan also wastes no time jumping back into the fold of active cases and politics within Port Charles. She partners with Dante on a sensitive investigation tied to Anna's troubles, and the two develop a surprisingly effective rhythm. While Dante remains cautious, he can't deny Jordan's insight or her ability to navigate bureaucratic traps. As they dig deeper, they uncover disturbing links that point to a coordinated attempt to destabilize multiple key figures in the town, including not just Anna, but also Sonny and Carly. Speaking of Sonny Corinthos, the mob boss is more distracted than ever. The weight of recent decisions, betrayals, and shifting loyalties has left him emotionally raw. His interactions with Ava are more strained than usual, especially as Ava begins acting evasive again. She's hiding something, and Sonny knows it. His instincts are screaming that danger is closer than ever, but pinpointing the threat is proving harder than expected. The tension between them simmers until it explodes in a heated argument, where Sonny demands answers and Ava fires back with accusations of her own. It's a classic Port Charles standoff, but the stakes are far more personal this time. Ava isn't just covering her own tracks, she's protecting someone else, and Sonny might not like who it is. Meanwhile, Nina Reeves is caught in a storm of her own making. Her decision to withhold information comes back to bite her, and she finds herself at odds with Willow, who's been trying to rebuild trust and stability. Nina's lies unravel in spectacular fashion, and while she tries to justify her actions as protective, Willow sees them as manipulative. Their confrontation is emotional and raw, peeling back layers of hurt and betrayal. Michael steps in to support Willow, but he also finds himself conflicted, knowing that cutting Nina off completely will have ripple effects across the family. Nina spirals, and in her isolation, she reaches out to an unlikely confidant, Valentine. Their conversation is cryptic but revealing. Valentine's cold demeanor softens slightly as he reminds Nina that the truth always comes out eventually, and when it does, you better be ready to face it. He should know. He's been living with his own truths for far too long. Elsewhere, Jocelyn Jacks uncovers a secret that Dex has been hiding. She's been suspicious for a while, but now she has proof that something doesn't add up. Her instincts tell her to confront him immediately, but instead, she enlists Trina's help in confirming her theory. The two best friends become amateur sleuths again, and what they uncover could not only destroy Joss's relationship with Dex, but also implicate someone much more dangerous. The consequences of this discovery are potentially devastating, and Joss has to decide whether to expose it or keep it hidden. Her decision will change everything. Over at the hospital, Elizabeth Weber finds herself comforting a distraught patient who's connected to someone from her past. The encounter stirs old memories, especially of Franco, and as she tries to help this person heal, she begins to realize she hasn't truly healed herself. The storyline offers viewers a deep, emotional dive into Liz's internal world, and Rebecca Herbst delivers powerful scenes that remind fans why Liz remains a cornerstone of the show. Back at the Quartermaine mansion, Brooke Lynn and Chase continue navigating life as a couple under pressure. A family emergency puts their relationship to the test, and while Brooke Lynn steps up to the plate in a major way, Chase struggles with conflicting responsibilities between his job and personal life. Their scenes this week reveal the vulnerability beneath their strong front, and fans are treated to emotional exchanges that balance humor, love, and frustration. In a parallel storyline, Tracy Quartermaine continues to scheme behind the scenes. She makes a quiet phone call that hints at a plan still in motion, one that could upend more than just family dynamics. Tracy is never one to reveal all her cards, but something about her demeanor this week suggests she's gearing up for a major play. When she crosses paths with Scott Baldwin, their verbal sparring turns flirtatious, suggesting that even Tracy might be softening, or simply manipulating her way towards something bigger. By week's end, the town of Port Charles is bracing for fallout. Carly's plea has set off a chain reaction that touches almost every major player in town. Anna's future remains uncertain, and Jordan's return threatens to reopen old chapters many thought were closed. Relationships are tested, secrets are exposed, and as always, new mysteries are born. For fans of General Hospital, the emotional highs and lows of this week promise to deliver everything they've come to love. Romance, betrayal, suspense, and unexpected moments of grace that remind us why Port Charles remains daytime's most captivating destination. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.